Hello my friend, thanks for coming and check this video. Today video we're gonna talking about how to make a one wipe animation for the text. As you can see here, we're gonna make it this one together. And before waste the time, if you want to download it, you can download the link in the description, and plus you can join my Discord, and I'll leave a link in the description as well. Join the Discord and feel free to download this project plus a lot of another project too. And before waste the time, let's get started. I'm gonna go in for the generator. I'm not gonna go in for the title. I'll tell you why I'm going for the generator. And let's get started with the first. We're gonna go in for the line and drag the one line on here. Press the shift key and drag it around here. And I'm gonna go in for the properties and I'm gonna center it out. And going to the shape, and I'm gonna go in for the first point offset and last point offset. Both of them I'm gonna put on the 50% on the both. As you can see here, they're like completely disappear. And I'm gonna go in for the start tab to the none and the end cap to the none too. Make sure to put those one on the none too, because it's gonna be affect our animation. And I'm gonna put a keyframe on both of them, first point and the last point offset. And I'm gonna go in for the 1 minute keyframe, 1 second keyframe. And I'm gonna go in for the keyframe it as a first point offset to the 0 and last point offset to the 100%. And as you can see here, we have this one, and you can choose whatever you like. Duration is completely up to you. And I'm gonna go in for a little bit do the fun with that one. I'm gonna go in for the show keyframe on the board. I'm gonna drag the keyframe on here, and just gonna go in for the bezier and break tangent on the bolt. And I'm gonna press grab this one around here, and drag it. This one is here too. A little bit, you can see a little bit rush to beginning and start pretty slow, then rush to coming out. I'm gonna go in for the last point offset to show keyframe editor, because we don't want to mix it with this one. I'm going to turn off the first point offset, and I'm going to do the same for this one. And I'm going to go in for the bezier, break tangent, and I'm going to drag this one here, and I'm going to go in for the break tangent in here too, and I'm going to drag it around the 70-80%. As you can see here, we have this one already done, and I'm like a little bit on the last point offset to match with each other, and pretty much okay. But I just want a little bit drag it less to be done like that. For us, I'm gonna go in for the line, and I'm gonna go into the properties, and I'm gonna go in for the play with the rotation. But open the rotation, and I just want to go and play with the Z rotation on the line. I'm gonna go in for the 25 frame and this one, and I'm gonna put a keyframe on here, and I'm gonna go in for the 1 minute and the 30 keyframe. I'm gonna put it on the 180 degrees. As you can see here, that's the one that we wanted. But a little bit, I'm gonna play with the show keyframe editor too. I'm gonna go in for the show keyframe editor and turn off the last one, and I just want to put it on the Bezier only, and break tangent, and a little bit, not much, and just want to drag it like that. That's pretty much one. You can play with those one and get a better result for yourself and your favorite. But for me, that's enough for me. Next, I'm gonna going for the next step. I'm gonna going for the this is kind of the lead. I'm gonna going for the one drag our tools shape, and I'm gonna going for the put it roughly around here to cover the half of the canvas pretty much, but we don't want to like a pretty much like a line is being covered. I just want to quickly change the color of the shape, and I'm gonna go in for this. The color is not matter at all, and I'm gonna duplicate this one, and I'm gonna put it in the this one upper, and upper, and this one is rectangle lower. Then I just want to choose our upper and drag it up to the here. It's not really important the size, but you can, if you want to, like you're not happy, we can go into the here and change the size as well, right by the click on here. But it's pretty much okay. And depend on the project that you're working with. That if you're working on the Ultra HD 4K, and it's gonna be kind of the half of yours, and the Z and the Y is gonna be same. And it's not really matter, but as long as pretty much cover all of the canvas, that's enough. I just want to go in for the 10 of the boat. And next step, I'm gonna go in for the make a new group. And I'm gonna call the new group as a text. And press the enter, and I'm gonna go in for the we needed two text here. I'm gonna put it this one. Just want to put the final card fusion, and just wanna go in for the properties and reset parameter to center it up. Just want to put it at the beginning of the timeline, and as you can see here, is not center pretty much, but we're gonna scale it up size, and I'm gonna put it on the middle, and I'm gonna play with the baseline to pretty much come in a little bit above the line, and you can play with the size as well, depending on your line size, and that is pretty much done. And the next one, I'm gonna go in for the make a choose our text group, and make another title here, and I'm gonna call it as emotion design, and grab this one, and I'm gonna bigger as you can, put it at the center, and I'm gonna center it out as well on the properties, and play with the baseline onto here, and to coming down to the cover the sort of the here, and I'm gonna put it at the beginning of the timeline, and as you can see here, pretty much done. I just want to change the color for the for now. I just want to go in for the format appearance, and change the color whatever you like. I'm gonna call it as a this one, and the final cut, I'm gonna call it as a kind of the reddish. Pretty much this color is nice. I'm gonna call it this here. And the next step for us, I'm gonna choose the Final Cut Fusion, and before that, I have to because this one is need to be aligned to the line those rectangle that we make it before, we're gonna align it to the line. I'm gonna go in for the rectangle lower, and I'm gonna go in for the behavior basic motion align to, and that's it, align to the line. I'll just drag the line here, and as you can see here, we are on the, we can drag it up to here, and as you can see here, when the, I just want to turn on those one, when the this one is turned, it's gonna be aligned to the this line, right? And the next one, I'm gonna go in for the rectangle upper, and I'm gonna do the same thing too. By, you can press the option key and drag the align to the this one, but I'm gonna change it to the here above this one, and pretty much done. I'm gonna choose the lower a little bit, align to sort of the here pretty much, and adjust it by the here. Almost done for now. As you can see, when the our line is been turning, our rectangle has been turning, to quickly change it color to one of them, and as you can see here, that's exactly that we want. Now we're gonna go in for the 10 of the both of them. We don't need it though, and I'm gonna like it when this one is revealed, the motion and the final confusion text is being revealed behind the mask, and I'm gonna choose the motion design, and I'm gonna go in for the add image mask. And what we can do, we're gonna be motion design, right? Drag it to the upper line, right? And that is for now. I'm gonna put it on the reverse, invert, as you can see here. Doesn't matter which one, you can choose whatever one of them as well, but and I'm gonna go in for the final cut fusion. I'm gonna go in for the add image mask, and I'm gonna go in for the lower, drag the lower, and I'm gonna press the inverse mask on. As you can see here, that is pretty much that we needed though. And I'm gonna turn off the keyframe editor for now because we don't need it for now. And that is project that we wanted until now here, but we're gonna go in for the more step ahead. I'm gonna a little bit play with the text sequence on the Final Cut Fusion and the motion design, and I'm gonna go in for the find the keyframe that is being revealed on here, and I'm gonna go in for the choose our Final Cut Fusion, and I'm gonna go in for the text animation sequence text. I'm gonna add a format or position. I'm gonna go in for the press the I key to see the here, and press the O key to kind of the after reveal, or after turning the line completely. After that, some keyframe after that, press the press the O to kind of the here. I'm gonna go in for the put it Final Cut Fusion text on the Y position above the here. Kind of the 200 I reckon is fine, but depend on yourself. And I'm gonna go in for the character to the word, and see what's happened here. And if you're not happy with this one, I'm gonna go in for the 2 sequence 2. As you can see here, is from, and I'm gonna direction from the backward, and that's a thing. But still, you can play with those one to get a better result. And completely up to you, play with those one to get a better result. And next one, I'm gonna go for the motion design as well. I'm gonna go for the motion design. I'm gonna press the option key and drag this one to the motion design as well. That is make a duplicate for us. And I'm gonna go for the completely opposite because this is coming from the up, but we don't want to like that happen, right? We just want to go for the minus 200 on the Y position. And this is not really nice, but I'm gonna go for the forward. That is completely better for us, as you can see here. Completely nice. And just you want to play with those one whatever you like, and play with the opacity, scale. You can play the scale as well with those one. Maybe put it on the like a not much, put it on the 80% on here. As you can see here, pretty much when this one is happen, is gonna be going down, and press the O above. You can see the design is bigger at the first, and they're going smaller there. It's completely up to you. That is have a one tutorial about the sequence text if you want, going to the and watch that one out first, and they're going for the next design for you. And next step for us, I'm gonna go for the add a camera. I'm gonna go for the add object and add a camera that switch to the 3D, and I'm gonna go for the basic motion, and I'm gonna go for the throw, and I'm gonna throw the open this one on the Z position. I'm gonna put it on the 100%. Sorry, 100 value of the 100, but I don't want to like all of the project is like that. I just want to go for the sort of the after being revealed, sort of the here, and we have a throw onto to kind of the here. Press the O, and it's pretty nice now. And as you can see here, you can play with the D axis to, if you want to have not happy with this number, you can play with that one too. And I'm gonna make a new group, and I'm gonna press the command left bracket to the coming to the end of the timeline, and I'm gonna go for the object generator gradient, and gradient. That is for gradient, and I'm gonna go for the choose the sum of the blue sky. Doesn't really matter. I'm just wanna go and change the color, and I can add a couple of color as well here. For the change the color to the sort of the whatever you like. Actually, it's completely up to you. I just wanna go for the same tone, and not like a different between the tone. I just want to go in for the sort of the here. Just want to go in for the just want to go in for this color, same tone, and I'm gonna go in for the put it at the beginning of the timeline in this group because it's already pressed the I, and I just want to scale it up. This one I'm gonna gradient and drag it all the way here. 110 because we have a throw on the camera, we need to a little bit scale it down, scale it up to cover the black on the right hand side, and scale it on the scale. I just want to choose the gradient, and I'm gonna go in for the adjust the item, and I'm gonna turn it off those one for now because a little bit getting complicated. Text has been off, and I'm gonna, as you can see here, we have a control here. We can choose whatever you like. You can drag it whatever you like until to get it your best performance and get a best result. I just want to go in like that, and I'm gonna go in for the transform tools again, and again I'm gonna go in for the generator and add the object generator and the membrane. And this one is completely up to you what you play with this one. I just want to go and play a little. Play with those one number and I get a best one. I'll put it like a N1 to the 142, N2 to the 2, and the N3 for the 29, and N4 to the 2, and I'll start as a 62, 18, and start 3 as a 2. To get this one, I'm gonna go in for the properties and scale it a little bit up to the sort of the 110, depend on your throw that you choose it, and I'm gonna put it on the 110. I'm gonna go in for the choose our gradient, and I'm gonna go in for the add image mask and drag the membrane under here. We have a really nice membrane, and that you can see here, we have a really nice here. And I'm gonna turn on the text again. And final thing that we can add it to this one. And I'm gonna go in for the add the object and the light. And I'm gonna put it on the 400%. As you can see here, we have a really nice, but the only issue that we have now, because we don't want to like a light is been coming up until text is coming, or sort of the text is coming. And I'm gonna go in for the choose a keyframe, choose a frame that text is completely revealed. And I'm gonna put a keyframe on the intensity on the 400%, and I'm gonna come back to the beginning and put it on the sort of the 0. Maybe put it on the 30%. And as you can see here, we have a really nice animation on here. I'm gonna put it at the N2, pretty much same. I'm gonna go in for the, I'm gonna fix this one later. And the next step for us, have a light here. Even if you are not happy with the intensity, you can start to fall off as well, and the keyframe the fall off as well. It's getting really nice and the animation, right? And it's completely up to you. I don't want to go for this one, but it's completely up to you. You can do this one too, and increase the fall off percentage as well. And it's not really good. I just want to come back to here, sort of the here. That is pretty much good. But that is for now is done. Final thing that I'm gonna telling you why I choose a generator, because I'm gonna introduce the one thing for you is a clone. I talked about the clone before on the previous tutorial, but in this one I'm gonna reversing back all the way this one as well too. As much as it's been revealed, I'm gonna reversing back on the end of this one. One option that you can, all of them is keyframe it and put it on the all of them is keyframe it as a out, right? But another option that you can do it, if you choose a generator and the motion project, you can do this one, but on the title you can't do that. First, we're gonna go in for the choose the text group and group that has been, I just want to quickly call it as a lead, and I'm gonna go in for the two group that we already make it as a text and lead. I'm gonna choose it to both of them, and I'm gonna go in for the make a one group on here. And under this group that is be make it, I'm gonna go in for the make a clone layer. What a clone is, just quickly going through that. Whatever apply on the main group is gonna be applied on the clone group automatically. And if you apply on the clone layer, it's gonna be only effect on the clone. And that is basic thing like about the clone, but I'm not gonna go through that for now. And I'm gonna go in for the choose our clone layer, and I'm gonna go in for the timing and the properties timing, and press the show. As you can see here, we have a one reverse on here. Press this one, but the problem of that, as you can see here, we have a one, this one is reverse, but still this one is not right. We need to decrease our duration of the timing after kind of is our project is 10 seconds. We're gonna decrease it to the right kind of the 8. I'm gonna put it 800, and that is being clone is being done for now. Is been until 8 seconds now. I'm gonna drag it to the end of the video, end of the timeline, and as you can see here, we have a really nice, but we need to cut our main group onto to here, right? I just want to choose our main group and press the O to trim it. And as you can see here, we have a really nice animation under this one. And that is project is been done. And final thing to fix it, I just want to choose our light and holding off the light as well. I'm gonna go in for the light, choose the time that's been is gonna be revealed off from the canvas, and I'm gonna go in for the light and press the keyframe onto here to stay under this number onto to here, and I'm gonna go in for the end, and I'm gonna put it on the sort of the 0. And that is our project until now. I hope so that is added value to you. And if you add a value to you, you know what to do. Just press the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment for me if you have any question. And thanks again, and see you next time, guys.